Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trek YT here, or Nick, and I'm back at it again with another brand new episode of Base Showcase. And in today's episode, it's sort of a special episode because I did not build any of this base that you're about to see. Now, this entire base was built by Walrus. You guys have probably seen him in the comment section down there. He's in basically every video. He's a stream mod. He's a great guy, and he ended up building this for me for this showcase. So if you guys want to do the same, you guys can build an amazing base like this. So basically, look at what you see him build and do something just as good as that, because that's the kind of quality that I'm looking for. He's an amazing, talented builder that I really want to start getting you guys involved like I'm getting him involved. So if you guys want to build a base, this is just your time to shine. Go ahead and build a base, and I will definitely check it out if you tweet it at me, and I will definitely check it out in person in Minecraft to see if it's worthy of me putting in a video as this one is. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into this base. Now, he ended up building the entire base. I normally build like one floor, but he built the entire base. So this is probably going to be a longer episode so I can showcase this entire base, and this base is sort of massive and very, very detailed. So I believe this is the center of the bottom floor of the base. We were just over here. This is some storage over here, and I believe this is also the Pigman Farm drop chest over here. So we got some plenty, I think these are like really, I guess, protected chests. I'm not exactly sure how protected chests are in Minecraft nowadays. I know back in the day they were a lot less protected, but now I think you have to get them pretty beefy to protect from some cannons. So over here on this section we have some drop chests. We also have a ton of more of these detailed protected chests. So let's just take a look back and look at this ceiling. Look how he only used about 2 or 3 different blocks, but he was able to captivate and make such a detailed ceiling because of the way he used depth. That is just a very important thing in Minecraft, and the way he used it was perfectly and he executed it perfectly is what I'm trying to say. But there's also a lot of greenery around this base, which I guess sometimes can make it hard to get around, but for those people that are trying to make the most beautiful base, this is the way to go. This, I guess, tree right here, though it may be blocking some of these chests, it really just ties together the whole theme of the base being overgrown and very, very wooded and stuff like that. So he also has another same, I guess, repeating chest over here, but everything on the ground and stuff like that is very organic. The only thing that is sort of symmetric is this, I guess, structure of the base, which is sort of, normal to come by when you're building a base. It's very simple to just do, I guess, symmetrical bases. Same over here. Thing he's just got going different over here. It doesn't look like he has any protected chest over here. He just has a bunch of drop chests and some more, I guess, chests for the Pigman Farm over here as well. So what I really like about what he's done with this base is every single piece, he didn't leave any detail out anywhere. Every little crevice, like even up there, just a little bit of detail. Every little thing is detailed. Everything is textured. Even all these walls are textured. As you can see in the stone, all the blocks are, I guess, randomly selected, but they're perfectly selected because they really work well together. And I really like how this base is basically, it's an art form. This base, Minecraft building, is an art form. Basically, the way that you place blocks in certain positions, different colors and stuff like that, that all work together, that go well together and work for the eye to make everything look really pleasing to the eye. That is an art form. This Minecraft building thing is actually an art form, and I guess Walrus really helped captivate that in this build right here. Now, if it wasn't for Walrus's help, I would not have known how to get to any more parts in this base, but I do know that if I hit this button right here, that it subtracts away, and it has this little secret passageway that goes up. It's really tiny, but it's really, really detailed, which I really, really like. It's sort of like a little, I guess, hidden cave, and it's basically what it is. It brings you to the next floor of the base. So we just came up from here, and I really like the detail. Again, he's just detailing every single section of the base. So over here we have one of the spawners. I believe this is the Pigman spawner or something like that. I think that is the Pigman spawner that goes down to there. And one thing that I have not been adding to bases that I'm really happy that he has incorporated into the base is he has Cactus Farm. I have not really incorporated any sort of farms into these bases, but farms are a pretty important thing, I believe, in factions and stuff like that, because it's one of your main money sources. So I'm really glad that he was able to incorporate this massive cactus farm into this base. It really, really works well, I guess, functionally, and it kind of just fits with the theme. The green of the cactus really works well with all the other greens. It's sort of a brighter color, but it still really works well. Over here, we do have another spawner. I'm not exactly sure what this is for. This looks like it's for creepers over here. He also has another spawner over here, which I think is Enderman. This base is sort of a maze, but it works really, really well together. I'm not sure what this one is. Looks like iron golems are over here. Over here looks to be Enderman over here. So all these spawners are really the, I guess, important spawners that are going to be in your typical factions base, but he made this work really well together. He has this center part right here, which is your, I guess, hidden stairway because there is another level right here, as you can see. But he also has all these spawner sections off to the sides, which are all, I guess, organically placed but work really well. So he has all these really grand, really awesome arches that are kind of hidden away, but once you look up you can see them, and they're just perfectly placed arches, and I just really enjoy what he has done with this base. Now I want to take a second to really look at the palette that he has for this, I guess, base. He's really only using like 6 or 7 different blocks, but since the way that he uses them, they work really well together. He's really only using this podzol, the coarse dirt, regular grass, some cobblestone, regular stone, I guess different stone variants, and then just this one oak wood that also has worked well with the spruce wood. So he's really only using like 6 or 7 blocks, but using the different variants of all the blocks just really works well to add the depth that'll then make all the block choices come together. So if he wasn't using depth in all of these sections right here, this would be a little bit more of a planned, I guess, base, but since he has depth in every little section of the base, it really makes the base work really well. Makes all the builds and all the, I guess, architecture work really well together. He has curves, he has different, I guess, organic, I guess, places that he's placing all these structural pieces in this depth that works really well together. Like even in this flat wall, he added some depth right here. That's like next level stuff. So if you guys do that in a build, that'll make your build look a lot better. So let's go ahead and head up to another floor. Now we're on the, I guess, second to last floor, and he opens it up to a massive open area, and this looks absolutely astonishing. I really like the massive windows that he has that are incorporated with different colored glass inside of it. He's even texturing the windows, which is pretty awesome. I really like what he has done here. This is really showcasing that he has spawners here. He has his massive cactus farm over here, some creeper spawners over here. Then you come over down through this little alleyway right here. It has more spawners. This is just immense base that actually works really well together. I like how he has organic shape, or I guess sort of a circle, but it's sort of an organic shape on all of these windows, and it really is awesome. Instead of just doing a basic square, he has a very organic circle-y shape that is on all these windows that really, I guess, stands out from other people's builds that I really like about what he has done here. Now on the ground, he has a lot of trees, so I guess simulate that this is still a forest themed base. So he has a lot of forestry all over the ground. You really have to like jump over it to get through the base, which makes it really seem more like a forest. He has forest stuff all over here, got different hidden pathways that go this way, a little bit of a pathway almost going over here, all the way over here. This base isn't really like a functional part. This is just to be able to look at the amount of wealth that this base is incorporated in. So let's go ahead and head to the last floor. Now this last floor, one thing that I really like about this last floor is he's forcing you to have to go to different heights, and he's going all the way up through here. There's no way of getting up there unless you have a different home up there. So that's another technique in Minecraft factions, is separating your more important stuff from, I guess, your lesser important stuff, so that way if they get into one section they can't get into all of them. So I guess that's like a vault sort of thing. And also one thing before I go up there, I just want to talk about, again, look at the texturing on this wall. This is now a flat wall. This is the one flat wall I've actually seen in this base, but it's so textured that it just works perfectly. So we're gonna go ahead, head up through the ceiling. I'm gonna go ahead and head up through a little place that I marked out. So I'm gonna head up there and I'll catch you guys there. So one little section that he does have up here that's not really artistic, but this is sort of just the functional part. This is where he goes ahead and he, I guess, AFKs for all of his spawners. Just goes around and touches on all of the spawners. So the last room is up above, up through here. So I'm gonna go ahead and break through this ceiling, find a spot where he's already broken through actually, and we're gonna head up through actually right here. So this is where we go into the last room. This is not the last room. This is where I think he was gonna go ahead and do a blaze farm, but he decided not to. So let's go up in here. So this would be closed off normally, but this is our last room. This is our, I guess, main vault section that has, I guess, what would be all of the most amazing loot. So he's got it really worked against the wall. It's really tight along here because he was planning on doing something with this room over here. He's going to add a blaze spawner, but he decided not to, which is fine because, you know, it doesn't really matter. This base is already massive enough. So we've got a lot of this similar, I guess, artistic technique of all these arches over here, but it's still very organic and works very well together. I really am enjoying the block choice in this build. So we're just going to fly through here. This is basically the side that has all the protected chests, and then he has another like mountainy type side that goes up the side right here with the very texturized blocks, which I really enjoy. And then he also even has a spot that you cannot access unless you have another home set up here, and this is just another layer of more protected chests. Now this base is immense and it works, everything that works in this base works really well together. And one thing that's the most amazing about this base is he built this entire base in 5 days. Now that may seem like a sizable amount of time, but the amount of detail that went into this base is absolutely amazing, and he built it solo by himself, which I think is awesome because it's just amazing how detailed this base is. Now we're going to go ahead and end off this episode of Base Showcase here, and if you guys want to go ahead and do the exact same thing that Walrus did, build me an amazing base like this, I will definitely check it out, and if it's worthy, I will 110% showcase it in a video. This is absolutely an amazing base. If you think that this base was as amazing as I thought it, definitely drop a like on this video, and I will leave some links down below to check out Walrus. He's a Twitter and I believe a YouTube. I don't think he posts anything on it, but I just want to give him the notoriety that he did deserve because this base is absolutely stunning. Now if you guys are enjoying the Base Showcases series as much as I've been enjoying putting them out, because it's sort of my favorite series to put out because it always does well, but it also is just fun to, I guess, build a random base and then just, I guess, showcase it because everyone really enjoys seeing them, and I think it helps out a lot of people. And I know there's still a lot of people that are really begging me to put schematics in my builds, and I still will not do that just because I want you guys to learn to build. Walrus is an amazing builder. He probably didn't copy anybody. He definitely went out, learned how to build, and just did it. So I want you guys to be able to do the exact same thing as me and Walrus have done and learn how to build. So I'm sorry again to those people that are really still wanting to have schematics in these bases, but I will not be doing that pretty much ever, I don't think. As always, guys, I love you all. See you guys later. Peace out.